Welcome to October 2020, the year of crazy. I'm adding to the crazy by doing 2 prompt lists this year. One will be in a traveler's notebook of my own design using Mab's Drawloween Club prompts, and then I will be playing in an already started altered book using prompts from Inktober. In real life, I'm currently recovering from a broken ankle that required screws and plates inserted, so my Halloween challenges will also take on an abandoned, haunted hospital theme also. This is as much planning as I will do ahead of time as I like the paper to dictate any of my projects. So sit back, enjoy the goofiness that will most likely happen, and as always, thanks for watching. All right, Mab's Draw Halloween Club is Changeling. Now, I have very little knowledge of some of these supernatural characters, so I'm assuming it's what it sounds like. It's morphing into another character. So I played with watercolors yesterday and I did not film it, but I took staged pictures. And I had a pumpkin, kind of a rotten pumpkin, morphing into a cloud, aka what this is, and it getting kind of emerging as it started drawing a little bit of an outline, a black outline, and I'm like, okay, maybe this could be, have a face to it. So it kind of started morphing into a changeling. That was not my intention originally. I was trying to make some pumpkins, but it's working. So now I'm taking these elements, a pumpkin, a rotten pumpkin, a changeling happening, and making a spread with them. So I am trying to cut these out slightly jagged, still not knowing how I'm going to include them with my abandoned hospital haunted hospital scenario also. But I will say that I've worked on my Traveler's Notebook base parts again. And you're going to see a different look starting tomorrow. Just telling you. Now, next to me, that green sheet is a set of stickers that's all kinds of movie characters and book characters' heads. I was like, okay, that's where the head could be popping out of the cloud that the pumpkin is morphing into. That's my theory. And that's how it ends up. And I'll add a piece of paper with some borders and everything. And then the plot was to try, or the next step was to try to include it in my story that's starting to morph, no pun intended, in this journal. So, oy, oy, oy. I this is why I love to do these kind of prompts. This is where the fun starts, and your wheels start, you know, uh, working, and things start happening in your head. You start thinking of, at least I do, start thinking of things and creating a story around all of this. Now, you don't have to. None of these have to be stories in these prompt lists. This is just how I choose to address it and play with it and have fun with it. So I'm adding a background sheet that kind of works with the color scheme of Halloween. And I was going to tear it off, but then I decided to use it as like a slightly bit of a tip-in or a fold-in, whatever you call these, just these kind. And I'm adding a border because I do like a border at times. And going to color in some of the little spaces with with gray and yellow. No, gray and orange to try to keep up with the paper there. And that's paper that I made a month ago, so who knew it was going to go into a Halloween book also. But the story is that I wrote and I wrote step 1, step 2, and step 3 as the pumpkin started morphing and a cloud started coming out of it and a black thing with a face started appearing. And then step 3, this green thing shows up and it's starting to look like a human fly. So it says a pumpkin at the nurse's station was observed by patients changing. First a cloud of smoke, then a fly-like creature started to appear. So that's all I have so far. And I don't even know what tomorrow's thing is. Tomorrow is poison, And we do have a jar of poison we can use, or a bubbly looking lab jar. I might make more lab jars today. I know I have pictures of some. I'm not going to make any more. I know I have some pictures. But this is the fun of it. This is the fun of it. And I don't do stuff like 4 days, at a time. I do them one day at a time because I love the idea of it growing slowly. Now, if I had other stuff to do all day, I would maybe do a couple days at a time. And like yesterday, I painted these two things. Not enough planning went on so that I could film it, but I did take pictures of it as it was happening. And as the cloud was appearing, and as the pumpkin was morphing into the cloud. So fun. That is on sticker paper, and it's supposed to be just one giant sticker, but I'm going to cut it apart. So, anyhow, fun. A little bit of time every single day just starts my day off right. I always film these in the morning first thing, sometimes before breakfast, sometimes after breakfast, and then I edit until lunchtime. That's my daily routine, broken leg or no broken leg. But a little bit of stuff in the morning like this helps me with my entire day, and I love it. I'm in here. Okay, I got my Mabs Draw Halloween. I don't know how I'm going to get bulky for Inktober. I think Dee Dee Willingham is drawing different bugs. That's great. I don't know bulky. I could just very easily do a bulky pumpkin. Oh, his bandages could be bulky. Ooh, okay. He's sitting right on top. We have bugs on the walls. We have a crazy patient in room on the 4th floor. Now we have a bulky patient. Could he be considered bulky? We're going to make him be considered bulky. Well, I try not to be political here. I really don't want to be political the next month because our election is in 6 weeks or less now. But our president and his wife have been exposed. Worse than that, they have exposed a ton of people because they don't believe in wearing masks. And they've been campaigning. So, here we go. My sister, our little section of Columbia, has been exposed dramatically. My sister's office is in shutdown again. She's back home as of last night. So, me telling her I really am not ready to go to the beach yet didn't matter. Because she can't go to the beach now. She can't. We can't be around her. And I think because the schools want to rush. Our schools voted to go back slowly starting next week. I think it's still optional, but the parents wanted the kids to go back to school. I was like, crazy. Our grammar school here, the little local one, has already had issues. Before school started, they had it in the school. Staff had been exposed. My sister's office has several people right now, many people right now, have been exposed in the last week. And in this little section of Columbia, it's kind of rampant in our little area, which is scary. Okay, bulky. Wrapped in tatters, ancient skin, let the sleeping walk again. Okay, how could we use that? Okay, this is patient 668. Symptoms. Bulky. Can we say like bulky and swollen forehead? Because he's got bandages all over it. Bulky and swollen nostrils. And I hope nobody takes this as offensive. I just, after hearing all this morning, I'm not making fun of any viruses. Please, please, please don't connect me to that. This is just all in good fun, poking fun at my leg. Okay. I think. So we have told Bella's mother she can't come here this weekend because my husband cannot be. She's in the age group that's spreading it right now here. And even though she has little exposure, but she's still been around some other kids with her tutor who have been around other kids. And my husband cannot get it. I can't help my sister right now. Number one, we can't be together. Number two, I can't walk. Although I did go down the stairs yesterday at our house. Down the deck stairs. I went down 2 sets of stairs twice. That was a major accomplishment. And got up on my own. That was a major accomplishment. I have several bruises, but that's okay. Bruises I can live with. Broken bones is very uncomfortable living. All right, so now we are going to put, I think I can use this somehow. Oh, here, I know what we'll do. We'll just start layering this like that. With these lights. Yesterday, did you hear the hoot owl? It was very faint, and I had it up to 400%, the sound. Just that one clip. But now they're concerned about the little puppy next door. They just got a puppy. I don't know if I told you all that. But the hoot owl carrying the puppy off. Which an osprey could too, because it's a teeny tiny little guy. It's going to be a little bigger than Bogey, but not much. Probably 15 to 20 pounds, and Bogey was 8 to 11 in his prime. This is an espionage book, so sometimes I need to cover up. Secret Service devices and hits in the wording. All right, let's see. Patient. Six, 6, 8. Symptoms. Bulky. That's just bulky bruises. I don't know if I bruises right. Don't tell me if I didn't. Bulky bruises. Self-care. Overreacting or something, because he had bulky bruises and he covered his whole body in bandages. Right. Self-care. Let's just use this word, overkill, for Halloween. Now bruises are worse. Are spreading. Outcome. Admitted. How did I say it here? To the 4th floor. They're all going to be on the 4th floor. Admitted to the 4th floor for further observations. So now I'm going to put number 3, bulky. Just like that. Oh my gosh. This is when it is so much fun. Just let your imagination wander. Which today, I need to pick up a composition notebook out of my stash and start tracking. Owie, owie, owie. Little stool. Ah! Okay. I'm okay. Yeah. A shelf fell over. Okay. See you all tomorrow. I think it's time to quit. Bye.